What's good with y'all, man? It's Dre coming back with some fire shit, you feel me? All I simply want to talk about today is I want to talk about how you can exceed the expectations of everybody and become the 10% of man in the world, my nigga. So this is me walking out to society, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I see everything for what it really is. You see what everything for what it really can be. Everything is abundance mentality when it comes to your mind, when it comes to your motherfucking shine. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come start shining in this reality, because whether you like it or not, everybody else is gonna be in a rat race to become successful and become higher beings in this universe, my nigga. So basically, you walk outside and you walk and you see it for what it really is. Everybody, you think of it as the same man, my nigga. It's the same individuals that copy each other and a bunch of technology, my nigga. They're bots. You know, they're fucking bots. You come out here in society, you think of yourself as a higher being and a higher spiritual knowledge, and to where you can become better in your individual everyday lives, my nigga. You're constantly growing and you're exceeding the expectations of what people give you. You're constantly, you know, you're constantly becoming better as an individual by eating well, eating healthy, enduring the pain of working out, like understanding the aspects of everything that you came to know. You have to keep exceeding these expectations by hiring yourself to become the 10% in the fucking world. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna come overnight. Nothing does that at all. It all comes in one aspect of you constantly training, you constantly being with the beast out here in this environment, you constantly changing and growing and glowing, and people don't just know that you are on that type of level yet. You start this by exceeding the expectations. You can't keep going back to the worst version of yourself by consistently fapping, consistently motherfucking eating chips, eating a bad diet, eating straight bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You have to continue to exceed and become a better person in reality, because every time I see somebody, I see me, myself, and I see this world exceeding. I see these people trying to meet a standard. And while you're on semen retention, my nigga, you're already meeting your best standard ever, my nigga. You see people out here in the environment getting girls and bagging chicks and getting money, my nigga, but you're back here complaining, having social anxiety from fapping every single motherfucking day, my nigga. Come on now. You gotta stop with the bullshit at a certain point in time so you can become better as an individual and become way more structured in how your game goes, my nigga. When your game goes, your game flows. When you get it, you know. You know what I'm saying? They don't know about that timing. They don't know about that type of timing in reality. You know what I'm saying? You're out here constantly building, helping yourself become a better version of yourself, while everybody out here is becoming lazy or by the minute. The average American, my nigga, they're eating bad, they're eating bullshit, they're constantly getting tied up with girls and not knowing what the fuck they're doing within life. But actually, that is what keeps them from being abundant within their mentality. When they're trying to become the better version of themselves, they want to become light. You want to become light and a lighter being. You got to become light and meditate and eat healthy and constantly enduring the pain of working out, because you know that you can see yourself in a higher light. You can constantly see yourself in a higher growth, my nigga. I've been in the gym with my motherfucking career. I've gotten bigger, as they say, my nigga. But you got to keep up doing that consistently every single day so you can become the fittest you want to be. You want to become the healthiest you want to be. You know what I mean? And people constantly cap off their ass. They tell themselves subconsciously that they're gonna become a better version of themselves, but they continue to go back to fapping nonstop. My nigga, why? You gotta stop doing bullshit like that, because of the simple fact is they're not gonna you're not gonna become a better version of yourself. You're not gonna become top 10. You're not gonna Niggas don't even have haircuts like me, you know? That's because I care about myself and I care about my appearance. So I'm appear as a motherfucking individual who takes care of himself, who constantly exceeds reality, exceeds expectations, becoming better as an individual over time, and keep on motherfucking grinding. But I've been, hey, y'all see me, my nigga. I've been dropping back to back to back videos. I'm back on my bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't gonna understand this, because they're gonna continue to hate. They're gonna continue to not grow as an individual. They're not gonna continue to understand the inner knowledge that you produce within this reality. So when you're going into an environment with motherfucking demons and predators and all types of shit, like a motherfucking movie, The Predator, my nigga, they're motherfucking, you're going to a world with monsters and shit, and you're constantly grinding it out because you're the one who's competing with them. But I only compete with myself. That's the thing about it. You compete with yourself because you want to become better as an individual, and you want to become better competing in this environment where every nigga on this planet is getting girls. My nigga, no, that's not the expectation. My nigga, they're wasting their time. You know what I'm saying? But not everybody in this planet can do the same things as you can do. They can't do everything the way you can produce. You know what I'm saying? You gotta produce on this earth to become bound for success and happiness and abundance mentality. You know what I'm saying? This mentality comes from the thinking subconscious mind, where you start to become the better version of yourself when you stop beating your shit and doing things that are corrupted for the mind. Nigga, PMO is fucked up, and it's made a lot of people bots in the fucking world. You know what I'm saying? And this is what takes it. You have to continue to grind, continue to shine, and we already motherfucking shine. You know, we're already motherfucking shining in our reality. From the simple fact is, we are continuing to grow and see the afterglow within this reality. They're gonna compete for girls while I'm competing by myself, with myself, and I'm continuing to outdo all these motherfuckers in this environment, because that's what makes you a beast in this reality. You have to change in order for the change for the better, because every motherfucker out here is the same. They do the same shit. They eat a lot. They are obese. They play video games all day, while I'm out here. I'm already motherfucking out here doing my thing. Continue to grow, continue to glow, continue to motherfucking flow. You feel what I mean? You know, it's not all about being a player out this bitch, but you know what I'm saying? You gotta think with your higher mind, with your big head, and not your motherfucking little head, or you get a little head, little trick. That's what he said. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what it said. You have to continue to build your mind, build your mental capacity, and continue to push through whatever bullshit that you're going through, because that isn't going to stop you from being who you truly want to be. You know what I'm saying? And that's continuing to align with your true authentic purpose in this reality. You're becoming already the 10% as you listen to me and as you study what truly there is to be. You know what I'm saying? And that's truly the authentic way to go about going to the top, going straight to the motherfucking top, and nobody is seeing you at that time being, and they weren't seeing you continue to grow, continuing to glow, continuing to become the best version of yourself. Every time I was working a job, I was always thinking I could be better in life. I could always be a steady foundation. I could always continue to create a steady foundation for myself so that nobody has to cater to me or try to belittle me because I'm working a bullshit ass job, making minimum wage, you know what I'm saying? Not becoming a better version of myself in this outside reality, but everybody thinks that's the only way to go in this fucking place, you know what I'm saying? But with that being said, you know what I'm saying? I that's how you become the top 10% of man in this motherfucking world, and the other 90% are going to continue to do whatever they do and not become respectable in their environment and their way and their being and their way of thinking. But with that being said, Dre signing out, Chosen signing out. You feel me? Coming back at y'all with another one, man. Signing out.